All right, so I think this is it. This is the part where we finally say goodbye to this game. This is part 27. We are like at the very end of the game. Um, Indy and Gina has been captured by Voss, and it's in old Iraq, which was also a old Sumerian civilization there, which is today's Iraq. And the excavation that they were doing, the Nazis, they figure out the Voss, which is the Nazis' archaeologist, has figured out what all of these stones mean. And you can tell that he was using Indy. He was tracking Indy's every move. But what Indy didn't understand is that Voss was one step ahead of him every single time. So Voss now, he has all of the stones. And he also has discovered the meaning of the Great Circle with all of these stones. So now, in old Iraq, deep down underground, he has found the Noah's Ark. And the Noah's Ark has something to do with these stones. And he wants to perform this ritual experiment. This ritual experiment with this giant Noah's Ark that was built, that he has found. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if the experiment is going to work or if the experiment is going to fail. So we're going to have a pretty good idea on what happens next. But I think this is it. This is the end. It's been 9 days. 9 days me playing this game. I started last Sunday at 7 p.m. and here we are, Monday now, December 16th, 7:45 a.m. Look, I had a fun. I had a blast playing this game. I'm not gonna lie, but there has also been some issues and problems which I have addressed, and those issues and problems which I have addressed are, issues that honestly disrupts the experience in terms of a gameplay, and those issues are poor combat. There's also glitches and bugs here and there. There's a lack of third-person mode that really kind of sucks. No quick access on the inventory. You can't manually save the game. This game has some issues, which I'll talk about on a separate video, of course. But I did address those issues throughout my previous walkthroughs. You guys are more than welcome to watch. It's a listen. Well, my friend Cameron, he left a really good comment. You guys can go read it on my previous video. He played it on the PC, and even he said the game has a great graphics. Sure, especially if you're on the PC with full ray tracing and all of that. The story is good. The characters are good. Troy Baker, who played Joel Miller, did a fantastic job as Harrison Ford. You guys know I love Troy Baker because of Joel Miller, just how well he did the motion capture and the voice for Joel Miller. So, I've been following Troy Baker. No matter what he does, I play his games. So Troy Baker did a fantastic job as Harrison Ford. Even the Harrison Ford congratulated him, says, man, you did a great job. So, great graphics, great story. Harrison Ford, Troy Baker did a fantastic job. He's a fantastic voice actor. But having said that, the gameplay, it's where it doesn't shine. Okay, so this is something that I have addressed, and my friend Cameron, which I'm so happy that he feels the same way, has addressed this, because I was like, I cannot be the only guy that actually has experienced this. I can't be the only person that actually has noticed this. Uh, the gameplay, I don't like first person. This is just my own personal, subjective preference. I don't like these types of adventure action games in the first person. Unless I'm wearing a VR headset, then yeah, if I'm wearing a VR headset, then fine and dandy. But for a game like this, not to have a third person option really is. I don't know why they made this decision. Honestly, I have no idea. It's beyond me as to why they did this. Totally made no sense to me. Why they decided not to have a third person option. So that's one thing. Another thing is the poor gameplay of combat. Like, the combat's so bad. You have to hit somebody 50, 60 times till they go down. Even when you shoot someone with a revolver, they're still moving around like they're like Terminators or something. And then sneaking around, it's so bad. It's not like The Last of Us or Days Gone or Tomb Raider from Crystal Dynamics. It's not like the Uncharted. Sneaking around in this game, it's just terrible. You could be behind a stone in a pitch black, dark area. You could be in a very dense forest, behind very dense forest and bushes, and for some reason, they can see you. They can sense where you are. That's because the AI is set up to always know where you are. It's like a Call of Duty wall hacks. They already know where you are. So it doesn't even matter where you're hiding. They're going to catch you. And sometimes the enemies will just appear and respawn in front of you out of nowhere. I mean, there's so many issues. And those issues have been documented. I've been playing this for 9 days. This is not just me, like, talking from my behind. Excuse my, language. I have evidence to back this up, to prove this. I've been playing this game for 9 days. There's tons of videos to back this up, to prove this. And I'm really shocked that it's just me and my friend Cammy, that have addressed this issues. No one else seems to be talking about this, which is so beyond me. Look, I love indie. I grew up watching Indiana Jones, all right, with my father. My father, may he rest in peace, who doesn't love Indiana Jones? I mean, come on. We all love Indiana Jones. But the fact that nobody wants to... The fact that nobody wants to acknowledge that the game has some issues, it's really interesting. And those issues should be addressed. So, anyway... Look, I'll have a separate video where I'll talk about my official review of this game, and I will mention all of the above. I will mention all of these things. But for right now, let's finish the game, all right? All I'm saying is, it's a great game, but these issues that I have mentioned are stopping this game from being great. All right, so here we are. We are in the old Iraq, 1940s, old Iraq. And this tunnel has been excavated to dig up the buried Noah's Ark, and of course Nazis have got to it first, and they're bringing it up, and they're gonna pull it out. This is fiction, of course. Some are saying that the Noah's Ark might be in Turkey somewhere. I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence or any proof. With me, you got to show me the evidence, man. I'm at the point in my life where it's like, man, if you have no evidence, man, I don't care. You got to show me the evidence. But anyway, this is fictional story. So the Nazis found the Noah's Ark, and they're gonna use these stones to perform this ritual. So we understand the meaning of the circle of life. The great circle, the great circle. So let's continue.
But pay attention, Dr. Jones. You are about to witness history being made. Now, as your dear sister found out the hard way, using just a single stone is extremely unpredictable, completely useless for warfare. Now, we need all the stones.
You don't have the last one.
Inserting the stones into the wheel of the Ark and speaking the words in their correct order will grant me the power to travel to any location I want in an instant. The gift from God given unto Noah, and now given unto me. Imagine this gift in the hands of the mighty German Wehrmacht. A panzer division appearing out of nowhere in the middle of Times Square, Washington, D.C., or in front of your university. Your friends, your family, your entire nation would be groveling before our feet within a single day. When you write about this, Miss Lombardi, remember Emmerich Voss, with 2 M's and 2 S's, like SS. Jelaim. Gan Shural.
Avec Maga in Berlin.
Avikruan. Imad Behrut.
Boss! You have to stop!
Quiet!
You don't know what you're doing!
Of course I do.
Noah was chosen by God!
Sheletrem. Radem Khan. Ovenaim.
Bring that knee down.
Don't say the last...
Yes. Right. Why are you laughing?
What did you think would happen?
You're not the chosen one. You have to be the chosen one. Emmerich Voss.
Lucas first.
You did this, Joe. You sabotaged my experiment.
No, boss! This is your own doing, not mine!
Everything was perfect. I'm going to kill you all.
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere. No, you. This is your fault.
No one to blame but yourself!
Giant is dead. No one can protect you now. I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional!
Look at you still fighting, Jones. Pathetic. Who is delusional here, huh? You chased me around the world. You're obsessed, Jones.
You're a Nazi! Of course I'm gonna stop you!
You won't get over. Come back. I know what this is. You're scared of wahre Kraft. Oh, power! You don't stand a chance. with the little mouth. And like me, Jones, man with true power. That is what you are.
Here we go again with this stupid combat, man. You know, clearly you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's great graphics, you know, great performances by Troy Baker and even this guy, Mario, but who plays a Nazi German officer, archaeologist, Emmerich Voss. But it's the combat that it's so poorly executed, man. This is what I was talking about. This is what my friend Cammy was talking about. He left a very detailed comment, man, and I agree with everything he said. You know, yes, I appreciate the graphics. Yes, I appreciate the performances that Troy Baker has brought in here. But remember, this is a video game. It's first and foremost, it's a video game. It's an interactive video game. And it's beyond me as to why Machine Games decided to make such a poor combat in this game.
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere! Giant to stand. No one can protect you now. This will be yet another failure. For the great, this is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself!
No, you! I know what to do. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional!
The gift of God. The mind glass. Who is delusional here, huh? You chase me around the world. You're obsessed, Joe.
You're a Nazi! Of course I'm gonna stop you!
You don't stand a chance.
Hurry!
I'm trying!
You're not going anywhere. This will be yet another failure of the great Indiana Jones. This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself!
Running back to her! Trying to save what you destroyed! I know what to do. You couldn't let me outshine you!
You're delusional!
Don't worry about Miss Lombardi. Soon she will be dead, just like her sister. Just like you. I'm playing you like a cat, playing with the little mouse. Who is delusional here, huh? You chase me around the world. You're obsessed, Jones.
You're a Nazi! Of course I'm gonna stop you!
Giant is dead. No one can protect you now. I know what it is. You're scared of Wahlcraft. No power. A man who understands things beyond the perceived limits of the human mind. I'm playing you like a cat, playing with the little. I like angels, man with total power. That is what you're afraid of, isn't it?
Like I said, delusional.
You don't stand a chance, see? Not getting away. This will be yet another failure for the great Indiana Jones. Try to understand. No one will protect you now. You will pay for this.
Do I even care right now to even finish this? Should I just stop this and just go watch someone's YouTube video to see the cinematic ending scene? I feel like, really honestly, this game is pissing me off so much right now that I just feel like they're stopping this right now, going to the YouTube and just clicking on an ending scene and look at the ending scene of this game to see what happens, blah blah blah, whatever. It's so stupid, man. Like, the combat is just so stupid. How long are we going to be doing this dance? Like, how long are we going to be fighting here? I don't know how much health he has. So here we are, like 10 minutes. I'm fighting this guy for 10 minutes, blocking the shots, evading the shots, blocking the shots, evading the shots, punching him, right? He picks up the whip, brings me. How long do we do this dance? I have no idea. I can't see how much health he has. I can't see it. So I have no clue how long I have to go to fight this guy. Emmerich Voss. This is so stupid. I mean, you have to call out developers for stupid stuff like this. And I'm surprised that it's just me and my friend Cammy that have actually called this out. No one else is talking about this. Hey, look, man, I know it's beloved. Indiana Jones is beloved by so many. Who doesn't like Harrison Ford? Who doesn't like Indiana Jones? We all love it. But my God, you have to call out this BS. This has to do with the developers and the decisions that they made in this game with this stupid, poor combat. I'm trying not to cuss. Believe me, if I could, I would say some very colorful language here. I would use some very vulgar language to describe how I'm feeling right now about this poor combat. But I hope when you're watching these videos that you understand why I can't give this game 9 or a 10 or even an 8. The best I can give this game is 7. I give it a 7 because of graphics, the story, and the voice acting. But I can't give it a 8 or 9 or 10 because the combat is so bad. It is so bad. And why are we fighting in a first person? Why can't we fight in a third person? And my character is slow. It's always moving slow. Like he's 600 pounds or something. I don't feel like athletic. Like Indiana Jones is athletic, right? You know, if you look at the old Indiana Jones movies, he's in great shape. He's athletic. He's ripped, man. He's ready to go. Anyway, let's just get this over with, man. I don't want to waste time. Let's just get it over with.
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere!
to blame but yourself.
You will not walk away from this. I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional.
I'm playing you like a cat. Playing with the little. The gift of was in my grasp.
Unbelievable.
Hurry!
I'm trying!
You're not going anywhere. Look at you still fighting, Jones. Pathetic. Come back. This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself.
I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional.
Who is delusional here, huh? You chase me around the world. You're obsessed, Joe.
You're a Nazi. Of course I'm gonna stop you.
You will pay for this. I know what it is. You're scared of wahre Kraft. Power! This will be yet another failure. The great Indiana Jones. True power comes from men who understand things beyond the perceived limits of the human mind. You don't stand a chance, see? The gift of God was in my grasp. And like me, Jones, and with full power, that is what you're playing on me.
Like I said, delusional.
Look at you. Fighting Jones.
What am I doing wrong? Am I not blocking the shots? Anybody who's watching this, who has 2 eyeballs, can see that I'm blocking the shots. Okay? I'm blocking the shots. I'm evading his incoming, punches. I'm punching him now. And how long? I don't know how much health he has because the developers don't want to tell you how much health he has. So how long do you do this dance? What do you do here? This is so stupid. This is the very first game that I encounter something like this. Majority of the games, you know exactly how much health your boss has. Okay, there's a bar and you can see it. Even in the Elden Ring, when you play the Elden Ring, you could tell exactly how much health, whatever, the dragon you're fighting or some creature or whatever, some boss, a very, very difficult boss, you know exactly how much health that boss has. Here you have no clue. You have no idea how much you have to do this stupid dance with this guy. This is so... Now you know. I'm glad you're watching this video because now you know why I'm giving this game a 7 out of 10. Don't expect other YouTubers to tell you these things because they want to sugarcoat everything, because they got free copy of this game. They're sponsored by Microsoft. They're all about money. They're just sponsored. They want sponsors. They want free copy of everything so they can make money, right? They're just here to make money on YouTube. They don't really give a rat's ass about what you think or what anybody thinks. They're just, putting on their little fake act and doing these videos and get these free copies and get some extra money and blah, 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 blah. The YouTuber biggest scammers ever. They're all out there just scamming people. And people, you watch them, and they're lying to you. They're not being frank. They're not being honest with you. I'm the only YouTuber on this planet. Someone will review my channel and they'll say what you want to say about Mr. 4K, but this guy's a real deal. This guy calls it the way it is. Everybody else is just sugarcoating and just doing it for the money, for the gizmo, for this. I'm not doing it for that. I call it out. If I see something, I call it out. I don't wag the dog. I don't pull any tricks. I don't do a Houdini misdirection or any of that bullshit. If I see something, I call it out. When was the last time you found an honest YouTuber that tells you honestly how he feels about the game? Everybody's sugarcoating. Like Stalker 2. Everybody's sugarcoating Stalker 2. Nobody wants to address some of the issues that the Stalker 2 has. Everyone just sugarcoating everything. Why? Because they're in it for the money. They don't want to say anything negative because they want to get this. Sponsors, free goodies, freebies. I don't do that. I tell you how it is. I love Indiana Jones. Yeah, who doesn't? I love Star Wars. Who doesn't? But you have to call out this bullshit. You have to call it out for what it is. It's bullshit. Developers made a very shitty, poor gameplay with a first person. And it doesn't look that good in first person. It looks better in the third person. Okay? And the combat, it's poorly executed. The enemy animation, it just looks like a bunch of mannequins, bunch of robots. We can go down the list of stuff that sucks in this game. But nobody wants to address that. Nobody wants to address the bugs. Nobody wants to address the stuttering bugs and some respawning. Like, did you see the bugs that I had on Himalayas on that ship? Go watch that video. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But this has to be called out. And I feel like I'm the only one calling it out. And my friend Cammy. Everybody else is just sugarcoating this game. You're not helping video gaming community. You're not helping the video gaming community. You're not helping the future of video gaming when you're sugarcoating this kind of shit. Developers needs to be held accountable for their mistakes. Everyone should be held accountable for what they do. And they screwed up here. Majorly. I'll never go back and replay this game again. Why? Why the hell would I? I'll never touch it again. I'll delete it and I'm done. There's nothing for me to do here. Sure as hell I ain't gonna go back and deal with this stupid combat and the stupid stealth missions. You have to go sneak around and you get detected from a Hubble telescope. They know exactly where you are at any given time. They got drones. They can see you. Man, I can't wait to finish this game and be done with it, man. I'm sick and tired of it. 9 days, man. 9 days of this bullshit. This God-forsaken bullshit, man.
Hurry!
We're not going anywhere!
This will be yet another failure for the grand Indiana Jones. This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself.
outshine you.
You're delusional.
Where are you?
And why is my stamina always going so low? I can't believe that they made Indiana Jones so weak. My stamina, it always goes down. It always goes down. No matter what. It always goes down. Why? Why? Why is my stamina so low? And why is my character moving so slow? I'm 46, but I can move faster than this guy. I have more stamina than this guy. And this is Indiana Jones, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. I can't wait to finish this game, dude. This is really 9 days. I mean, honestly, 9 days of this nonsense. I'll delete this game and be done with it for good. I'll never touch it again. I don't even give a rat's ass at the end. The rolling credits and all that bullshit. I don't even care. I'm at the point where I don't even give a rat's ass. I really don't. I don't care what happens. I know Indiana Jones will defeat him, blah, blah, blah. They're going to save the day. He's going to go back to his college campus and he's going to meet Marcus and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Da, 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 blah, 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 blah. End of credits. I don't care. It's stupid. The stupid gameplay, the stupid combat, no third-person mode. No one wants to address this except me and my friend Cammy. Everybody else is just like sugarcoating this game. And all the Xbox fanboys coming out of the woodwork. Yeah! God damn. It has to be a curse to be a fanboy. Imagine how pathetic your life must be. To wake up every day to worship your brand. Imagine how pathetic your life has to be to wake up every day and worship your brand. How pathetic do your life has to be?
Understand. No one can protect you now.
This stupid game, man.
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere! Come here! This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself.
Look at you still fighting, Jones. Pathetic. I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional.
You will pay for it. Who is delusional here, huh? You chased me around the world. You're obsessed, Jones.
You're a Nazi. Of course I'm gonna stop you.
You don't stand a chance, see? I know what it is. You're scared of wahre Kraft. Oh, power! I play you like a cat playing with a little mouse. Oh, power comes from
And look, I'm on a easy listen. Here's the worst part. I'm on an easy difficulty. Okay? It says light. You see, light, 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 light. I'm on an easy difficulty. And it's this hard. If this is easy, then God forbid that I go to a medium difficulty or a hard difficulty. I can't even imagine this game. Listen, I don't care that the graphics are photorealistic. I don't care that. Listen, I know Troy Baker's talented. Of course, he's going to do a great job. I don't care at this point. I don't care. This is a video game. We're not making a movie, all right? It's not a movie. It's a video game. And in a video game, you are controlling the characters. There's no third-person mode. The gameplay sucks. The enemies can spot you even in a dense forest. Even in a dark, dense forest, they can see you. They know exactly where you are. They will spot you no matter what. You could be hiding behind a pyramid and they'll know you behind the pyramid. Listen. And then you got the stupid inventory. No quick access for your inventory to change your weapons, to change your items. You have to go through your inventory. You have to scroll down, up and down with a D-pad. You have to press X a couple of times to get the item. And then you have to use a thumbstick to control the item, like a key. And then when you use the key, hold on. That's stupid phone calling me now. Then you have to use the key, and then you have to use a thumbstick to move with a thumbstick to move the key to unlock it. I mean, and then on top of all of that, you have these poorly executed combat moves. You can shoot someone with a rifle and they won't go down. I've shot a Nazi with a rifle, with a high-powered rifle in the head, and the Nazi wouldn't go down. Believe that? You believe that shit? I mean, the game, it's so unrealistic. And then you have this giant. He can kill a snake, a giant snake, but he can't handle a handful of Nazis? WTF? WTF? This game makes no sense. I could use all kinds of language, but I'm trying not to be demonetized. But believe me, if I could, I would use a very vulgar, profanity, colorful language that you guys can enjoy. Because that's the way I feel about this game. It's how stupid it is. And no one seems to call out the developers for the stupidity. It's just me and my friend. I can't believe I spent nine days playing this game. 9 days. Just how bad it is. Man.
Then you understand things beyond the perceived limits of the human mind. So understand. No one can protect you now.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. You know, I'm giving this game a 6. No. 6. Forget the 7. I changed my mind. I'm giving this trash 6. Got a bunch of fanboys, you know, getting all excited. Finally, we did it! Xbox! A shitty ass game, dude. Shitty. Why even play this game, dude? Just watch the what you call it, the full, Just watch all of the scenes put together. I'm sure somebody out there on YouTube put all the cinematic scenes together, right? And just watch the entire full cinematic scenes together, and there you go. You save yourself the agony and the pain and suffering. Just, I'm sure somebody uploaded like the entire full cinematic movie of all the cutscenes, right? From the beginning to the end of all the cutscenes, and just watch it for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. How long is it? 3 hours. Just watch it, and yeah, I think it's 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I think of cutscenes, and just watch it, and that's it. You're done. I think it's maybe less than that. It's like 1.5 hours of cutscenes. I think that's all they have. It's like 1.5 hours of cutscenes. So that's it. Save yourself the agony. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself some money. Save yourself $70 or $20 for Game Pass, or 70 quids or 70 euros, whatever. And watch the cutscenes. I'm sure someone has put together a cutscenes from beginning to the end. And that's it. Go on YouTube, get some popcorn, get some drinks, and just watch the cutscenes. And just kick back, relax, and enjoy. You saved yourself the agony, the pain, the suffering, and the money. And just do it like that. But why put yourself through this? Through this ridiculousness? Why put yourself through this? This stupidity. Here we are for 1 hour, dude. I'm fighting this guy for 1 hour. And some people say, oh, you suck. Well, maybe you suck. Let me see you play it. I don't suck. I'm blocking the shots. I'm punching him. I mean, don't you have eyeballs? Or are you just being an ignorant fanboy? I'm blocking the shots. I'm avoiding his shots. I'm punching him for 1 hour, and nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. He's a Terminator. He's the holier than thou. Cannot be defeated. Come on, man. Give me a break, all right? It's not my first rodeo, man. I've been playing video games since Spectrum ZX Sinclair. Yeah, since 1982, 1983, 1984, Spectrum ZX Sinclair, Commodore 64, Amiga A500, Atari 2600, Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis, okay? I've been around. I'm 46 years old. I've been around. Not my first rodeo. Some douchebag's some Xbox fanboy's gonna tell me, oh, man, you suck. No, I don't suck. This game sucks. That's what sucks.
You're not going anywhere! You will pay for this! It's your fault, Joe!
No one to blame but yourself.
This will be yet another failure of the great Indiana Jones! Look at you still fighting, Joe! Pathetic! I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you!
You're delusional.
And what is this giant doing? This giant can defeat a giant snake with his bare hands, but he's having a problem with a handful of Nazis? This game, it's so... You know, if YouTube would allow me, believe me, I would use some very harsh language right now, man. I really want to use it. Oh, the kind of language I would love to use right now, you guys have no idea. Oh, I would invent a new harsh language for this game. I would invent a new harsh language to describe this trash.
You're not going anywhere! I play you like a cat playing with the little mouse. This is your fault, Jones.
No one to blame but yourself.
Come here! You will pay for this. I know what to do. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional.
The gift of God was a mind crash. Who is delusional here, huh? You chase me around the world. You're obsessed, Jones.
You're a Nazi. Of course I'm gonna stop you.
I understand. No one can protect you now. I know what it is. You're scared of wahre Kraft.
It's so stupid. So what am I supposed to do here? Anybody? Huh? Developers, leave a comment down below. How am I supposed to know how long do I have to fight this guy? Where's the health bar? I can't see the health bar on this guy. How stupid is this? This is the first game in the history of games that doesn't have a health bar on the boss! Are you kidding me? No one's gonna call this out? Nobody but me and my friend Kemi? No one's gonna call this out? This stupidity? The very first game in the history of humankind doesn't have a bar of health. We can go back to Sega Genesis. We can go back to Commodore 64. We can go back to the arcade machines. Every boss has a health bar to see how much health is left for you to defeat the boss. But no, not on this game. You have no idea. Even Elden Ring, even Demon Souls, every Dark Soul game has that. But not this one. No, not machine games. Not machine games. No, sir. We don't believe in that. We believe in bondage, and suffering, and we believe in all that bondage shit and whatever. We want you to be a gimp. Put on a latex suit. Be a gimp. And he even has a whip. What's with the whip? If that's not a bondage, some gimp shit. BDSM, whatever, BDSM, bondage, whatever, pain and suffering. If that's not what it is, then I don't know what it is. I feel like a gimp in this game. I don't feel like Indiana Jones. I feel like a gimp. I'm helpless. I have no control whatsoever. It's a bondage game created by a bunch of bondage developers. I'm sure they have mistresses and whatever. Where are they from? Netherlands? Amsterdam? Is that some kind of shit you guys are into in Denmark? In Sweden? In Netherlands? In Amsterdam? In the Red District? If that's the kind of shit you guys are in, I'm not into that shit. Alright? I'm not into the whole mistress dominatrix kind of crap. Bondage BDSM shit. I'm not into that. God damn, man. Oh man, I don't give a shit about finishing this game. I'm just gonna delete this crap. I'll just go on YouTube and look at the ending of the video, and that's it. I could care less. That's it. I'm just gonna look at the ending of the video, and that's it. I don't care. If they make a sequel, I won't play it. I don't care. Unless somebody else makes Indiana Jones in a third person. Because man, this is... If you play the older Indiana Jones games, like the one from 2003 on the Xbox, so much better. So much better. I think they have it on Steam. It's on. I think they have it on Steam. I forgot the name of it, but it was released in 2003 on Xbox, and I think now they have it on Steam on PC. Go play that. So much better than this crap.
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere! You will not walk away from this! This is your fault, John!
No one to blame but yourself!
Gift of God was a mind gas! Giant to stand. No one can protect you now. I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional!
1 hour, man. 1 hour! I'm fighting this guy for 1 hour!
Hurry!
You're not going anywhere. Gift of God was a mind glass. This is your fault, Thomas.
No one to blame but yourself!
I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional!
You will pay for this.
And why is my character so slow? Why can't I move faster? Huh? Why can't I move faster?
Who is delusional here, huh? You chase me around the world. You're obsessed, Jones.
You're a Nazi! Of course I'm gonna stop you! delusional!
The gift of God was in my grasp. You don't stand a chance, see? This will be yet another failure of a great Indiana Jones.
Are you kidding me?
Don't worry about Miss Lombardi. She will be dead just like her sister, just like you. Look at you still fighting so pathetic. Giant is dead. No one can protect you now.
Are you kidding me?
It's time. You admit. Indiana, I won. I want you, Indiana. I know karate! Just you and me, Jones. At the end of...
I can take you on!
Can't save Miss Lombardi now, Dr. Jones. Batman will take care of it. Just you and me, Jones. At the end of...
I can take you on! I don't know.
Can't save Miss Lombardi now, Dr. Jones. Batman will take care of it.
Oh, yeah?
Don't! Hang on!
Hopla! A perfect step.
You need to work on your swing, pal.
Don't! I got you.
Oh, come on already. You know what's so stupid? This guy has so much power, this giant guy, but he can't help Indiana defeat this little piece of shit Nazi Emmerich Was. The game it just doesn't make any sense, dude. It's just so much here that doesn't make any sense. And when something doesn't make any sense, it bothers me, man. It just bothers me. I can't get into a story. I can't take stories seriously because it just makes no sense.
Get away from there! Move! You must have caused it! Move away! I will not let a degenerated monster like you tell me what to do! This is mine! You were born! This is mine! Indiana Jones! Focus! Off boat! Now!
Hold on a second, guys. I have to take this phone call really quick. Just give me a second. It's like people have to call me when I'm in the middle of recording. I'm sorry. All right, let's continue. Let's finish this game, man, because I have so much to say about this game. So much.
Lucas.
You think you survived?
I honestly have no idea.
I think you proved it was worthy. I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. This is yours.
Laura's journal. Thank you.
Say, you wanna stick around for a while? Get some friends. I could show us the sights.
There's a war coming. And I have a hell of a story to tell. And I think you will be too busy chasing the past.
I don't know. Think I could make room for other things?
Well, not me. Not now. Too much is at stake.
Whatever. So she was just using him. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, go. Just go. Go!
Jones! Tell me when all of this is over.
A fake kiss. Nah. That's a fake kiss. Find me when this is all over. If I need you again, I'll call you. For my selfish reasons.
Maybe we can have that fancy dinner.
I don't think so. I don't think so. There won't be a fancy dinner. Just go. Go. Go.
I like that.
So he's going to go back to his college, right? College in Boston is a Marshall or something. College Marshall, University Marshall. He's going to talk to Marcus and da 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 da, and there might be another adventure, and let's have a sequel, da 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 da, and let's have the same stupid first-person mode with his stupid combat. I have so much to say about this game. I mean, yes, the graphics are great. The performance of Troy Baker, it's great. But the gameplay, it's really not that good. It's poorly executed. The first-person mode, I never liked it. You know, whoever thought that Indiana Jones should be in a third-person mode? I mean, in a first-person mode, I'm sorry. Whoever thought that Indiana Jones should be in a first-person mode? If you look at the previous Indiana Jones games, right? If you look at the previous Indiana Jones games, they're all in a third-person mode. Why do you think that is? Because you want to see your character, dude. I want to see my character. I want to see his facial expressions when he's walking and everything. I want to see the bruises and cuts and dirt on his jacket. I want to see my character. Why do you think the Uncharted and the Uncharted Drake's Fortune was so successful? Why do you think the reboot of Crystal Dynamics' Tomb Raider with Lara Croft was so successful? It was successful because the formula works. For decades and decades, the formula of third person worked. Imagine The Last of Us if it was in first person mode. It would have never worked. The only way The Last of Us in a first person mode would work if it was a virtual reality. Because that's the only way you can experience it. It's a first person virtual reality. But the reason The Last of Us worked because it was a third person mode. The reason the previous Indiana Jones worked because they were all in a third person mode. The reason Tomb Raider worked so well because it was in a third person mode. So not having a third person mode, to me right there, it's a minus. It's a minus for this game. That was a terrible decision. Terrible decision. I don't know who made that decision, Todd Howard or Machine Games. I don't know who did, but it was a terrible decision. So that's number one. Not having a third person mode. Not even having an option for a third person mode right there. That's it for me. Second, the combat. The combat's so bad. It's so poorly executed. Like I said, you could be hitting somebody 50, 60 times and they're still not going to go down. With a giant hammer that weighs a ton. If you knock somebody with a giant hammer, that's it. They're done. They're in coma. But no, not in this game. No. Everybody's made of steel. We're on a Krypton Man of Steel Superman planet. Right? And then you have the inventory. Inventory is so bad. Inventory, it is so bad. With inventory, you can't have an easy access, right? What is the quick access? To access the inventory. No, we're not going to give you that. We want you to press the D-pad, and then we want you to go around and look for the stuff that you need so you can have a breathing machine when you're underwater. You got to go through inventory. You can't do a quick select. Nope. You got to go through inventory and waste your time, right? So that's another problem. The inventory menu just sucks, dude. Like, you can't have an easy access, quick access to select and choose what you want to select and choose. Quick inventory. Every game has a quick inventory, but not this one. No, mind you, not this one. No, not this one. We don't allow that in this game. We don't want you to have a quick inventory. So let's look at it. No third person mode. poorly executed combat system, no quick access on the inventory. Oh yeah, and sneaking around. The AI. That's another thing. The AI sneaking around. The enemy can spot you no matter what, no matter where you are. You could be in a dense forest, in a dark, dense forest. Don't worry. The enemy will spot you. They will know exactly where you are. Okay? Doesn't matter if you're hiding behind a pyramid. The Nazis, they know exactly where you are. They have a Hubble telescope positioned at you. They can see exactly where you are. Oh my God. And these are the issues, in my opinion, that stops this game from being a great Indiana Jones game. It has to have a replay value. One of the issues with this one is Todd Howard and Machine Games, they were so focused on cinematic experience. And they forgot that they're making a video game. I was like, hello, if you want to make a movie, then make a movie. Right? But this is video game. You can be inspired by by movies. Sure, you can be inspired by movies, but the problem is Todd Howard and this team from Machine Games, it's so focused on cinematic presentation that they forgot the most important ingredients. And that most important ingredients is gameplay. And gameplay, it's terrible. That's what keeps the replay value. Why do I play? Well, okay, ask yourself this question. Why is it that I can play The Last of Us Part 1 as many times, a million times possible? I could replay that game gigatrillion times. Last of Us Part 2, I can replay it gigatrillion times. Do you know why? Because it's a masterpiece. Because it has a gameplay. The gameplay mechanics are realistic. They make sense. Everything's realistic. The movements, all of it. It's done in a realistic way. And therefore, it gives a much more of a replay value for you to play. Same thing with Crystal Dynamics, Rise of the Tomb Raider, right? Why is it that I can play Rise of the Tomb Raider as much as I want? Because of the gameplay mechanics, the combat, the crafting, all of the above. Save the game anytime you want to save the game. Third person point of view. Why is it that we can play Assassin's Creed Valhalla as many times as possible? Because of the gameplay. It's executed well. Crafting, upgrading, all of the above, it's executed well. Alright? Replay value, man. You know, Todd Howard and this team, Machine Games, they need to be aware of one important thing. You are making a video game, dude. You're not making a movie. Okay? This is a video game. This is why you need to separate yourself from film. This is video game. Video game, it's a video game. It's an interactive process that requires a gameplay where you control characters. And if the gameplay sucks, which in this game, the gameplay sucks, guess what? I don't care how photorealistic the graphics are. I don't care that Troy Baker... Look, I already knew that Troy Baker was going to put a great performance. He's very talented. No matter what you put him in, he will do a fantastic job. Okay? Nothing against that. That's all great. Graphics, great. Story, great. Performance, acting, great. But this is a video game. Machine Games. This is not a movie. But you're so focused on the movie cinematic experience that you forgot the most important ingredients. It's a video game. Hideo Kojima understands this. Other developers understand this. For some reason, Todd Howard and the Machine Games, they don't understand that. They don't get that. Okay? That is the lesson that the developer need to learn. They need to learn. I have spent 9 days playing this game. I don't need anyone to tell me about this game. Everything's documented since last Sunday. Go watch those videos. Everything I say here, I can back it up. I can prove it because I have the videos to back it up, to prove it. Okay, I don't talk out of my behind. Everything I say, I can back it up and I can prove it. And I know that for my Xbox fanboys, this will be a tough pill to swallow. But I'm sorry. This is not a masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece. It's not. I'm sorry, Xbox. You're just incapable of making a masterpiece. There, I said it. Xbox is just incapable of making a masterpiece. And this is sad. This is sad that this has happened. Because, you know what? It's sad because this was a missed opportunity. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, it's a missed opportunity that could have been so much, much more. We could have traveled to many different places in the game. Instead, we get stuck on Giza Plateau with all these stupid missions you have to do and stupid puzzles. You spend like hours and hours just wasting time. They wasted so much time on Egypt and Italy, Vatican, and Southeast Asia. So they took a cheap route. They were like, hey, let's just create 3 worlds. Egypt, Italy, Vatican, and Southeast Asia, and let's just have them do all these ridiculous, stupid treadmill missions, repetitive treadmill missions. And that's essentially all you do in this game. You are stuck with these treadmill missions, and it's not that great. The experience, it's like there's nothing memorable about this game where I could say, ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. All right? The Last of Us, it's memorable. So many scenes are memorable. When I look at this, there's nothing memorable here. This is just like a copycat of something that has already been done successfully by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. And they're copying something that has been already successfully established. I was wrong about this game. Yes, I know in the beginning I was all super excited, but the deeper I went into a game, the more I realized, wait a minute, this is not what I was expecting. I really expected more. They spent 4 years making this game, and they only give you, 3 maps? Egypt, Southeast Asia, and Italy. And where's the dynamic weather? It's always dry. You rarely ever see any rain, right? I mean, you see rain like in some cutscenes when you arrive to Southeast Asia. You see some rain like here at the end of the game in Iraq. But where was the rain throughout the game? Where was well, there is snow in Himalayas. There is a little bit of snow in Himalayas, but Himalayas is like very short. Once you find that ship, you go inside that ship and that's it. 40 minutes, you're done. Most of the time you spend in Italy, Egypt, and Southeast Asia. 3 places. That's it. They spent 4 years designing only 3 places for you to visit. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a masterpiece. I mean, kudos to Troy Baker. Great voice acting. But there's so much here that needs to be addressed. And I feel like it's just me and my friend Cammy that have addressed some of these issues. Everybody else is focused on the graphics and the performance of Troy Baker. Granted, that's all. The credit goes where it deserves to be. I congratulate Troy Baker on really getting the Harrison Ford motion capture and movements and Harrison Ford voice, younger Harrison Ford voice. The graphics are amazing. All of that's great. But the gameplay sucks. Where's the third person mode? It's not even an option. Gameplay sucks. Inventory menu sucks. The combat system sucks. Sneaking around AI sucks because AI knows exactly where you are. You could be hiding behind a dense forest in the middle of the night, pitch black, and they'll still find you. You could be hiding behind a pyramid and they'll still find you. And then there's these bugs where sometimes, the enemy would be, appearing out of nowhere, respawning out of nowhere. They would be following you, pointing fingers at you. Like there's one video that I made in the walkthrough I did in Himalayas where two Nazi SS officers were following me and they're like this, going with the fingers. And I was singing the Rammstein, a Rammstein song called We Are Living in America, America, Wunderbar, Coca-Cola, right? I was singing Rammstein, Du hast mich, du hast mich frag, ich hinne liebring, rah, rah. And these two guys were following me. And it was hilarious. That's because there was a bug. There was a bug. Okay? But no one seems to address these bugs. And listen, this is not me just talking out of my behind. You're more than welcome to watch that video. It's in Himalayas, okay? I forgot which part it was. Go through my library of videos and you will find that video where I says very funny, very entertaining. I have that video. It's there. You can see it. It's called Very Funny, Very Entertaining because of the bug. And there's other bugs. Even my friend Kemi told me he experienced these bugs where Gina would be stuck somewhere else on the boat. She wouldn't follow him, or she would go somewhere else and she would get stuck. There's bugs in this game. And fine. I understand every game has bugs. I can let that go. I can go easy on that. But what I can't go easy on is the lack of third-person mode, poorly executed combat, the AI in the game, it's ridiculous. They know exactly where you are. It's like they're using Call of Duty wall hacks. They know exactly where you are. It's like, don't even bother sneaking around. They know where you are. And then it takes forever for you to kill an enemy. Like I said, I shot this one Nazi bastard, Nazi SS officer, point blank, with a shotgun! And he wouldn't go down. Like point blank in his face. I shot this effing Nazi, this Nazi bastard, in his face with a shotgun. And he wouldn't go down. He wouldn't go down. But if I hit him in the balls, then he goes down. Listen, man. And then you have this guy, may he rest in peace, Tony Todd, playing this giant. This giant can defeat a snake. This big giant snake, he can defeat it with his bare hands. But he has a difficult time with a handful of Nazis. He has a difficult time with a handful of Nazis. And Indiana Jones can knock him out. Believe this? Do you believe this? How stupid it is? Whoever wrote the script, how stupid it is. He's powerful. He's a giant. He can defeat this giant snake with his bare hands. But Indiana Jones can knock him out. Listen, man. There's so much here. It's just... I give this game a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry. It's a mediocre 6 out of 10. Yes, the graphics are great. The performance, the acting, story, great. But I can't give it any more than 6 because to me, gameplay, it's where it's the most important. I don't care about the graphics. I don't care about the performance, motion capture, because we're not watching a movie, all right? We're playing a game. See, this is what I want you guys to understand. Forget about the cinematic cutscenes Forget that. We're not watching a movie, guys, all right? Forget that. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Forget about that. It's not a movie. It's a video game. And you have to grade and treat this as a video game. And as a video game, the gameplay sucks. And if the gameplay sucks, well, guess what? There's no replay value here. I will not go through this crap again. I will not suffer through this agony and pain again. So that's what I'm trying to express here. Yes, I like the graphics, and I said all great things about the graphics, and I praised the Xbox for handling 1800p with a 60 FPS and ray-traced global illumination. I praised that, the way Xbox is handling it. I praised the performance of Troy Baker. I praised that. All right? And I, even praised the story. It's a good story. It's not the great story, but it's a good story. It borrows a little bit from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's almost like the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The only difference is they're using the stones. Okay? And even the ending, it's kind of like the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's such a ripoff of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's not even funny. So the story is good. It's good, but it's a ripoff of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And even in the beginning, it's the Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's having a dream of Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, yes, the graphics, I praised it. Great graphics, no question about that. On the PC, it looks even better. With full ray tracing. Right? It looks fantastic. Graphics, I'm not going to like say anything negative about the graphics. Okay? The graphics looks phenomenal. Performance, Troy Baker, the guy who played Joel Miller, it's a fantastic. He did a fantastic job because he's very talented. I give credit to the graphics, to the performance of Troy Baker, and of course, it's a good story, but it's a ripoff. It's a ripoff from Raiders of the Lost Ark. So all of that, it's fine and dandy. So what sucks? Why give it 6? Well, I just mentioned it earlier. No third-person option. Okay? Poorly executed combat. Inventory menu sucks. No quick access on inventory. Sneaking around, it's terrible because of the AI can spot you no matter where you are. The artificial intelligence will spot you from thousands of miles away. These are the elements that, in my opinion, destroys the experience. I said this yesterday. It destroys the experience. Gameplay, it's very important, guys. And if the gameplay it's not there, then I don't care about this game. I will not go back and play this again and go through all this nightmare. Maybe if they include a third-person mode, maybe I would think about going back through it again. But no, under these conditions, poorly executed gameplay, and I was on an easy mode, man. I was on an easy mode, and it was this ridiculous. There's no replay value here. When you finish this, you're done. This is a rental at best. Like something you want to rent and just finish it and that's it, be done with it. Like if you have a GameFly, like for the holidays, for the Christmas, for the, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, if you want to play this and have some fun, it's a good rental, for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, if you want to have some fun for the holidays. Play it with your family and friends and have some Indiana Jones fun. But other than that, when you finish it, there's nothing else to do here. Like, you're done. Because there's no third-person option. Combat sucks. Dude, listen. I know there's some side missions that I forgot to do. in Vatican and Egypt. I know there's a bunch of side missions that I forgot to do in Vatican and Egypt. But I don't feel like going through those side missions because combat sucks. You can't even upgrade your character. You can't even upgrade your weapons. You can't even craft nothing. You can't even have a trade to trade something, to sell something, to upgrade. Why didn't they implement that? They never thought about doing that. They never thought about implementing, hey, let's have, like in Resident Evil, right? There's a trader. You can trade. You can go and trade, right? And you can sell the stuff that you have to earn the money. So you can use that money to buy and craft certain things and upgrade your character. You know, in Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics, Tomb Raider, you can do that. Here, you can't do that. You can't trade nothing. You can't upgrade nothing. So what's the point of looting and stealing all the shit? If you can't sell it, if you can't trade it, if you can't buy nothing. I mean, there's so much missing here. And then where's the manual save? You can't manually save the game. Guys, listen. This game has been hyped so much, and I know that the Xbox put a lot of campaign, a lot of money into this game, and I know they paid a lot of YouTubers to say how great it is and blah blah blah, and oh, you know, Ryan McCaffrey, it's a great game. Justine, well, it's a great game. Well, I love it. Everybody loves it. Love it. We love it. And all the Xbox fanboys coming out of the woodwork. It's a fantastic game. Woohoo! Woohoo! No, it's not. This game can't even hold a glass of water to Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics. This game can't even hold a glass of water to Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Are you kidding me? Or Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 1. Especially Uncharted 4, Thief's End. Can't even hold a glass of water, man. Can't even hold. Not to mention the Uncharted 4 has a multiplayer. Not to mention Uncharted 3 has a multiplayer. Even Last of Us, the first one, had a multiplayer when it was first released. Come on, man. This game can't hold a glass of water to the Sony's greatness. You look at the combat of God of War Ragnarok. Are you kidding me? You can't. Look what Santa Monica was able to do. They were able to bring cinematic experience and a great gameplay. That's why God of War Ragnarok, it's a masterpiece. Because Santa Monica Studio was able to bring the cinematic experience, voice acting, and excellent gameplay. You don't see that here in this game. So that's why I'm giving it 6. I hope that you guys are watching this so you see a bigger picture. Okay? At least I'm the one to tell you the truth. Don't expect, oh look, Kathleen Kennedy's involved in this one. Oh God. That's why it sucks. Yeah, I should have known. I just saw in the credits Kathleen Kennedy from Disney. Oh, it's wonderful. Listen, this is a good rental. But in no way, shape, or form is this a masterpiece. I disagree with all these scores. It's not a masterpiece. Okay? This is not a masterpiece, okay, guys? I can't call this a masterpiece. If you want to call it a masterpiece, well, then you just whatever. That's your thing. But you're not being fair. I'm being fair. You see, what I try to do on my channel, I want to be fair. As much as I love Indiana Jones, but I can be fair. I can criticize. This is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fair. You know? And I can't find that many YouTubers out there who are fair. They're giving like a fair assessment of the review. You know, this is what Adam Sassler was talking about. You know, today's gaming journalists are not doing their job. They're just doing what they're getting paid to do. Oh, you're working for Xbox, for IGN Xbox, sponsored by Xbox. You got an IGN Unplugged Xbox podcast, okay. And the Microsoft is sponsoring IGN for this. And you're getting a big fat paycheck from Microsoft and IGN. Of course, you're always going to say positive things about everything Xbox related. If you're working for PlayStation Access in UK and you're sponsored heavily by Sony in Europe, well, guess what, mate? You're always going to give a great praises to Sony and PlayStation, how great the PlayStation is. That's the problem these days. Everyone is paid for, bought and paid for. They all have their own lobbyist. They're lobbying. That's the journalists. You know what the journalists are? They're lobbyists. They're lobbying. Whoever gives them more money, whoever gives them more donations, whoever sponsors them the most, whoever gives them the most money, they will lobby. All right, I gotta skip through this, man. I don't have time. Well, wait a minute. This completes the main story of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That doesn't mean the journey is over. All of the locations can be revisited to complete any unfinished fieldwork. Collect every last one of the stones. Well, that's interesting. So what? The story continues? You know, I'm never going to be finished with this game. Jesus Christ. You know, this Indiana Jones has cursed my channel now. I'm stuck with this game forever, dude. Jeez. Okay, guys. I guess I'll see you on a part 28. Whew. Well, but the question is, do I want to? Do I want to revisit this? I don't know. I haven't made my I haven't made my I haven't made my mind yet. I haven't made my choice yet. Do I want to continue this? I haven't made a choice yet, guys. Do I want to continue this? Okay, how about this? All right, I want you guys to do me a huge favor. I want you to leave a comment. Do you want me to revisit all of these locations and collect everything and revisit everything? Do you want me to go through all of these locations? Let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. Do you want me to revisit? I'll leave it up to you guys to make a decision. Look, I finished the game, the main story, but you can still travel through all these locations to collect some more stuff. The only question is, do you want me to do that? Are you sick and tired of Indiana Jones, or do you want to see me play something else? So let me know. What do you want to do? I'll leave it up to you guys. So I'm gonna leave this ending of this video up to you, because I haven't made my mind yet. I haven't made my choice. I really haven't made my mind. I haven't made my choice what I want to do, because I'm still processing this whole game. So why don't you guys let me know down below, leave a comment, and you let me know, what do you want to do? Do you want me to continue playing this, or do you not want me to continue? Because if I continue, then I can revisit these places. I can revisit Iraq, revisit here and collect everything here. I can revisit Himalayas, because I do want to go back to Himalayas and revisit Himalayas. I can go back to the Pyramid of Giza and revisit there. I don't feel like going to Southeast Asia because I've already been there many times. So the Vatican, Italy, I want to revisit there because there's still some stuff that I forgot to do there. So you guys let me know, do you want me to continue? We finished the main story, but we still have so much to do here. So I guess this adds to a replay value. All right, so I'm going to give this game all right, you know what? I'm going to be generous. Even though it has issues, it has problems, I'm going to be generous. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. So I'm going to be very generous for Christmas. I'll give it an 8. That's a fair score. Honestly, that's very generous. The fact that I'm giving this game 8, it's very generous of me. It's a very generous Christmas present that I'm giving this game 8. My God, it's been 2 hours. No, think about it. We spent 2 hours. We spent 1 hour and a half fighting Emmerich Voss. No, think about that. We have spent 1 hour and a half fighting Emmerich Voss because the combat, it's so terrible. I just want you to think about that. That we have spent 1 hour and a half just fighting Emmerich Voss. But due to the replay value here, that you can explore all of these places, I will give it a 8. So I'm being very generous. I'm giving this 8. Okay? So I'm being very generous. All right, guys, it's time for me to go. It's been 2 hours, man. It's like watching a movie for 2 hours. You can watch Alien Romulus. It's 2 hours. That's how long this stream is. I mean, not a stream. I keep calling it stream. It's a pre-recorded video, but it looks like a live stream. This will be premiered so you can watch it. So please leave a comment. Let me know. Please let me know. What do you guys think? Should I continue throughout this week? Should I continue and revisit all of these places and continue to collect all of these artifacts? Or should I just give up and play something else? Let me know down below on the comment section, please. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. If you made it this far, I thank you. Thank you very much. And on that note, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go visit the bathroom, dude. I've been holding it in for so long, dude. I gotta go to the bathroom. I really have to. Okay. I hope you guys will give me a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And let me know. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know. Please. I want you to leave a comment and let me know if I should continue with Indiana Jones and revisit all of these other places and collect everything. Okay? And I will read your comments. Thank you.